Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan, please, Zack, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Stepping up to the plate, Bo Bichette. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, without question. They find themselves in this position today. They got a chance to sweep the series on Sunday and make it a miraculous weekend.
Boy, Dero, it's always a nice way to finish off a weekend. You win a big game on Saturday, and to close it off with a win here and a sweep on Sunday would really be sweet for this ball club.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. Oh, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now. Now the pitch.
3-2.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In past meetings with Tanaka, just a 1 for 9. First delivery to him on the way. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, Dero, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
1-1.
Ball 2.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
The 2-1 home. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now is Eaton, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 1-0. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, they have to be very happy so far with the performance they're getting out of that guy in the 8th spot. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Bichette, a runner at first with 2 gone.
Nope.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
The 2-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So no runs here, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Blue Jays nothing. Yankees coming to bat on MLB Network. Nate Pearson gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut 1 time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Digging in, Gio Urshela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
The 1-1 home.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least 1 pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Now the pitch. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
The second baseman, DJ.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Here's a bouncing ball and a chance for Gurriel at short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zack?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Aaron Judge. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Judge is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Gonna need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's gonna be a strike.
Takes this the other way to right. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
No, that's down.
Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And the pitch. Hit well towards the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. A ball and a strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hit. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that for a strike.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Now a throw over.
No, he's safe.
Two and two count. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer.
Number 15.
Next to bat for Toronto, Rendell Grichuk, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. First offering on its way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting in, the catcher, number 10.
Stepping into the box, Reese McGuire, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing, and he pops him up. Stanton coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. And now they've got the runner caught in the hot box as he thought about going home. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series.
The designated hitter, Gleyber Torres.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And gone. An absolute bomb. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees. That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Batting 6, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is.
Oh, that's it.
The runner in scoring position with none out. 2-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit, but it was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. The pitch.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hit softly on the ground to first. Shaw has it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
At the plate, Brett Gardner, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
You get yourself into count leverage 2-0 right there. You're looking to come unglued on something and be very aggressive. That ball had to nip the corner for him not to pull the trigger on it.
Strike taken, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Gaviglio. He's driven in 3 runs on 3 hits so far in the series.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Hit in the air out to center field. Gardner will wait on it. 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 2nd-year big leaguer. The 2-0 on the way. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2
and we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Standing in, Gio Urshela, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
The 3-1, and this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
when a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
None out, runners at first and second. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush him, hoping to turn a double play, and instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Reined in to second for 1. But the throw pulls him off the bag as he can't get a foot back in time, and the run will score.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Next will be the designated hitter, Torres, and their runners at the corners now.
The last at-bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Torres is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball well outside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
He loses him on ball 4.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-1 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But the recovery is too late at first, and the run is in to score.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke.
So coming to the plate, Luke Voigt. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all...
Next to the Yankees.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. And he'll probably be running over a few of these pitches in his head tonight, but will depart here. Chase Anderson is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Number 22, Chase Anderson.
At the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett.
Stepping up now, Brett Gardner. He drew a walk his first time up. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's low.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hernandez is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they strike for 6 in the inning as there's the big blow, the grand slam home run. We played 3 full. It's the Yankees 9, the Jays nothing. All set for the start of the 4th. Adam Eaton digging in next. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Urshela is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming, here it is.
That's out.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he pops it up. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So striding in, Teoscar Hernandez. First delivery to him on the way. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Now here it comes. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 9-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, digging in and looking for more. Gio Urshela. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
In the air out to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
Ready for another shot now, Miguel Andujar. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First offering on its way. In there, and it's 0-1. Good curveball. Strike 2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hard hit toward the hole. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. All right, so let's turn to Show Track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Now the pitch. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change, 1-2. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy
Leading
high.
off for the Blue Jays,
Thank you, Heidi.
the first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Hey!
Fouled off. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Good battle. Count remains full.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Randall Griffin.
Here's Randall Grichuk. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now that
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball at the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Ready for another chance? Gaviglio. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. But this is speared by the first baseman. But one's all they'll get as he's back in safely at second.
Designated hitter. So, Bichette.
Back to the top of the order now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. A dive, but it's off his glove. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-1 contest.
Now batting, first base.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Digging in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, D-Roy. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
You know, D-Roy, you're not afforded as many mistakes when you're not throwing that ball in the 90s or above, and this guy needs to be real fine with his location.
You know, Dan, that's just a great swing by that hitter right there, because when you see low velocity, a guy out on the mound that's not going to blow the heater by you, maybe sometimes you expand the zone. Not the case right there. He set him up. He wanted something over the heart.
A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Yankees 9, the Blue Jays 5. Next for New York, Aaron Judge, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the
The right
fifth.
fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Count 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
The designated hitter, Torres.
Striding in once again, Torres. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put away stuff.
The next 0-2. It's taken on the inside corner. Strike 3.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Two out, nobody on. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-0 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Stepping in, Luke Voigt, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course.
Hey, the difference in this one, they lead by 4. Go back to this guy's previous AB, a towering grand slam that knocked in 4 runs.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts, some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. No hits to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Count now, a ball and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead it 9-5. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Drilled down the line. Andahar brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitter Travis Shaw. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Griffith.
Digging in, Randall Grichuk. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Grichuk puts a good swing on it. This ball's carrying well to left. A ball that's carrying. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Randall Grichuk leaves the yard with a solo shot. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire.
Number 10.
And he puts it on the ground to second. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Jays get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Yankees 9, the Blue Jays 6. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Now in the box, Brett Gardner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Now that
Every hitting coach in the league will tell you it only takes one swing of the bat to get out of a slump, and maybe that's what we're seeing right here. He's been struggling, no doubt about it, but he's able to lace this thing off the wall, and he's standing at second with some newfound confidence.
In now, Gio Urshela, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set, and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Good idea with the circle change, but he lays off and the count runs full. Swing and a liner. Foul. Payoff pitch one more time. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Miguel Andujar will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Look, now the pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
A runner at first with no outs here. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Standing in, DJ LeMahieu. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. From the stretch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Hernandez. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Oh, one pitch on its way. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you could say, hey, he's gone a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 10-6. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
Stepping in for the Jays, Gaviglio. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here it comes, 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And a slider's in for a strike. It's 2-2. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Bo Bichette.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Ottavino has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 1-0 is a good slider swung on and missed.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Runner at first here, one man out. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Eaton. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto as the lead holds at 10-6. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Now a swing and a ground ball. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Coming to the plate now, Luke Voigt. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Skied into straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Striding into the box, Gary Sanchez. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. First offering on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Popped him up. McGuire over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 10, the Blue Jays 6. Jonathan Holder has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Jonathan Holder.
Ready now, Lourdes Gurriel. No hits in 3 tries so far, but he's struck out once.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Now the pitch. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now. Now the pitch.
Inside, ball 3.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
And oh, that should have been ball 4 there, but it's a called strike, and that runs things full at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So striding forward now, Teoscar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Hit high and deep out to left field. Stanton is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 6, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Outside for a ball, 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. The pitch. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. Pitch on the way.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Rendell Grichuk would be next. The 3-2 pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays as the lead holds at 10-6. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the center fielder, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit softly down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Right side hit hard, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, number 29.
Sam Gaviglio is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For Toronto, number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Gaviglio stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
The 2-1. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Nobody out, runner on first. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Misses, ball 2. Hit out towards second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, DJ LeMahieu. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopper to short. Reined in. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
The designated hitter.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he rips it on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Justin Miller comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Justin Miller.
So now to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 12-6. Zack Britton comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out.
Randall Grichuk.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Britton, a 32-year-old veteran. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Skied into very shallow right. In comes Judge. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, number 10.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. One-0 count. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 8. Second baseman, Gaviglio.
To the plate now, Gaviglio, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1-2.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Now batting,
Blue Jays down to their final out now. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing going. Look out over in the third base dugout as that thing nearly took out half the coaching staff. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And that one got a piece of them.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Guerrero Jr.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second and a dive, but he's back in there. And he'll turn and throw back to second again. And a dive, but he's back. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's the way you want to finish a 3-game home series, breaking out the brooms and sweeping the other guys right out of here.
12-6 the final tally here. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Masahiro Tanaka gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Nate Pearson gave up a whopping 9 earned runs in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.